Saturday edition of the Box Seat. I'm Adam McGrath and joined by Mark Olmos. Mark, 8 races to take a look at. We do have the big Roma Cup and some weather to play a part in this card.
Yes, Adam, welcome to all of our viewers and great to be here with you. It does look to be an interesting day of racing, of course. Italian race day at Ascot, really looking forward to that, but there has been a bit of weather around, as you mentioned. The last Saturday and the last meeting at Ascot for season 2016-17 too. It will be a cracker with the Roma Cup headlining the card.
Well, let's take a look at the conditions that we are going to be faced with. The Mooble runs at an inside position. Westerly breeze is expected, so they should be able to run on here. And just keep an eye on the track rating on the morning, pending how much rain does occur in that time. Let's get straight into it. The first race is a 1,000 metre event for the 2-year-olds.
Yes, it is, Adam. It's the Streaky Bacon Plate over 1,000 metres. Our replay horse is Salubrious, winning a trial with the blinkers on.
Frozone sticks to the inside, down the straight, 350 out. Out in front, still holding sway is Salubrious, leads the way. Forgotten being ridden along second. Down the outside on a feek, watch it, and getting through Gold Jewel. Universal Warriors out wider and starting to pierce through the middle of the field is Frozone, but this is off and gone. Salubrious, it's going on to win comfortably. Into second on a feek.
Well, this horse has had the 2 career starts and both of them were pretty impressive. Only beaten 1.3 lengths by Very Angry Gal and then a long head by the Shoe. We've seen the type of races that horse went to, but the recent trial was certainly worth taking note of. Winning by 5 lengths, the blinkers on, as you mentioned. Jerry Noski gave a couple of looks over the shoulder as well. This horse had a lot more to give. Now, it is going to be a day, I think, where you want to be running on, but I think this horse has got the class just to win from barrier 4.
Yeah, look, broke 57 on that occasion as well, Adam. Only smart 2-year-olds can do that at Larkhill over 950 metres. Of course, there is a winner in there, Lob City, and always have to respect the Simon Miller trained gallopers.
Well, you have to respect it more as well because the horse that it beat on that occasion was Art Series, finishing 3rd on that occasion. We've seen Art Series win 2 this prep, so those form lines have really held up. Again, conditions are going to suit Lob City on this occasion. In that race, if you go back, take a look at the replay, they sprinted out in front and it was able to run over the top. There'll be good speed again. They'll be running on strongly. I think it's a serious contender.
A first starter in there as well, Adam. Number 4, Pond Zero. Winkers go on for its debut run. Trained by Nick Cox here. Brad Parnham rides. Really liked the trial again. Ran 61 seconds over 1,000 metres at Belmont in its trial. That's pretty good going.
Well, and you see it won by 2 lengths, probably could have won by 4. Brad Parnham just really eased up to the line. I think Nick Cox has got a really nice one here. And again, it's in the top 4 in my numbers. I think a serious contender. There's not much between a lot of them in this race, but I'm going to go with our replay horse, number 2, Salubrious. From number 1, Lob City, 4, Pond Zero, and 6, Metallic Queen.
Same trifecta in order for me, Adam. 2, Salubrious, 1, Lob City, 4, Pond Zero, and number 9, Frosty Bay.
Race number 2 at Ascot. It's for the 3-year-olds. It's over the 1,000 metres. And Mark, there's a horse in this race I think we all wish we had ownership in.
Yeah, we do, Adam. Dainty Tess. She was so brave last start and running second behind Solorski. Keep an eye out for Cramden and Storm Power.
In running a little over a length, G-Boss, trademark on the rail. Well back to Snow Lord, Humanity last. Cramden led the way from the roughy Storm Power. Now Solorski called upon, starts to lengthen. Dainty Tess keeps coming though. G-Boss behind them. Cramden, Solorski, Dainty Tess and Solorski. Solorski finding Dainty Tess keeps coming. Solorski lifting Solorski.
Another brilliant performance here by Dainty Tess. And this is just a horse that when we're standing in the mounting yard, so many people come to yard and go, how does she just keep doing it? Just continues to put in such strong performances. She carried the 59 kilos and she was beaten by a seriously good horse in Solorski carrying a lot less weight. She goes up again another ½ kilo, but there's no Solorski, no Snow Lord, none of those types in this. This is a midweek Thursday type of field, apart from a few. Karalaki misses a nice type. Cramden's shown they can mix it, but it's not the same strong end that she's been running into. I think she can win this even with the top weight.
Yeah, absolutely no luck with barriers either. Draw 9 again, so look, may have to do it tough again and sit wide, but we know that she can overcome that and will be in the finish as she always is, Adam. 2 Karalaki misses, you mentioned, a really nice type of filly. Led last start all of the way. It was a nice effort and just drew away. I think there's improvement to come as well.
Yeah, I like that this horse has raced against the older horses. I really like the win last start again. Found itself in a position it doesn't want to, but that's just how good this horse is able to sit on the speed, drop to 1,000 metres and get the job done. They won't have to take up the speed in this race. They'll be able to sit just off them, and that's where she puts in her best performances.
Number 6 here, Mantime, broke its maiden last start at Bunbury. That was also on a soft track, so if we do get a bit of rain to get into the track, this horse can handle it. And I really like him coming in with the freshen up. He's drawn well there in barrier 8, and something you don't often see. William Pike riding for Simon Miller. I think it's a very good sign.
Yeah, he's got a few for these colours in this day. We'll see Ragnar Saga come up a little bit later for William Pike, but Mantime, I've got circled the soft bit as you, but also that it led last start. In the runs before that, had been getting back and attacking the line strongly. They just went, enough's enough. We've got a good enough horse here. Let's take up the running and put it into our own trust. And it certainly worked. I don't think they'll have to lead here, but they will hope to be a little bit closer than they have been the previous races before that. But a serious contender. It's definitely a Saturday horse. But I'm going to go with our replay horse, number 1, Dainty Test, from 6, Mantime, 2, Karalaki Miss, and 5, Invincible Warrior.
6 to win for me, Mantime, the Class 1 galloper. From number 2, Karalaki Miss, 1, Dainty Test, and 5, Invincible Warrior.
Race 3 at Ascot, it's another event over the 1,000 metres, and Mark, there's a horse that's in some serious form, and thankfully for her, there's no Caipirinha in this race.
No, there isn't. Delicate Miss we speak of. Does have to carry top weight, but gets the claim here. Let's have a look at her effort last week behind Caipirinha.
Over on the inside then is Detection, followed by Woolabar coming to the outside, starting his run. Smokin' Joe hasn't moved a muscle. Caipirinha led them at the 200 from Delicate Miss, and Woolabar coming down the outside. He shakes up Caipirinha. Woolabar runs on. Caipirinha fights hard. Delicate Miss battling back from the river, but she'll win. Caipirinha scored from Delicate Miss.
She's an impressive mare, this one, and she does normally take a little bit of time to build into the prep, so I've been pretty impressed with the first 2 starts, beaten 3 lengths by Caipirinha and then by a neck. Look, if the rain does come, she's had 5 runs on a soft track and placed on 3 occasions, so there's another positive. And with Barrier 1, I think she's just going to get a really nice run. She can push up and make it hard for some of these horses across, or she can sit right behind the speed. I think she's got the class, she's got the form in this race, and she should be winning.
Kate Fitzgerald knows the mare really well, it's important to note. Rode it so well last week, of course, got the win on the Celt, so she's riding in decent form. And I just think you saw on the replay there, looked gone at around the 250 metre mark, but just kept coming at Caipirinha, which is a high quality galloper. Goes around in the Wait for Age race later on in the day. I think she's very, very hard to beat from the inside draw. We also have there number 3, Mr. Motown. You would have also seen in that replay, got slightly tightened in the straight, but it was a nice effort there. Was caught 3 wide and has won on a quick backup before.
Yeah, it was wide throughout, and then, as you said, tightened over those final few stages. Gets a 2.5 kilo swing as well on Delicate Miss, with Randy Tan taking the ride here. Again, another horse that doesn't mind a soft track. 3 attempts for 2 seconds, so I think you have to respect it in this race.
On top for you, Adam?
I'm going to go with number 1, Delicate Miss, from 3, Mr. Motown, 6, Tenterden, and number 7, Universal Moon.
1 on top for me as well, Delicate Miss, from the 6, Tenterden, 2, Spinda Wheels, and 3, Mr. Motown.
Race number 4 at Ascot, it is over the 1,200 metres, and Mark, we see the blue and yellow with William Pike aboard, as we saw with Mantime.
Yes, we do, Adam. Let's have a look at the trial of Ragnar's Saga, quite effortlessly winning.
O'Reilly's Crumpet and Beg to Differ now starts a run out wider on the track. Down the straight, bounce down in front. Ragnar Saga saving ground through along the inside, dashed through and took the lead as they head down the straight. And it's a good go for third now, as running on is O'Reilly's Crumpet. Ragnar Saga's in front. The outside bounce down. They head to the line though. Ragnar Saga in front, wins by a short.
Yeah, Aaron Mitchell on board in that trial, and he just sat there on the inside, did absolutely nothing with this galloper and cruised to the line. I think this 4-year-old Golden by Lonro's got plenty of ability. Of course, was a $1.40 favourite, beaten on debut. Then came out the next start and won comfortably by a length. That was on a soft track as well, so plenty of positives there. From barrier 6, they should be able to get into a nice position. This horse has the turn of foot, and I think it's going to be winning 3 or 4 in a row this campaign.
I agree, Adam. Couldn't agree more. He's obviously had his issues because he is so lightly raced, but we saw that day at Belmont when he did win. He came from last and he went through the field, just showed really good racing smarts to the son of Lonro. And the recent trial you just saw there, 57.03, untouched to the line along the inside. It was a really nice trial of the race. I don't think there's too much that can beat it. We do have number 2, Meteoroid there. Now, we saw last preparation, it trialled without the blinkers on, came out and won first up with the blinkers on. The same occurs here.
Yeah, exactly right. It's the biggest thing to note with this galloper. She does improve dramatically. She's got a really good first up record, 4 attempts for a win in a second, and has had 2 runs at the track and distance for a victory in a second as well. She looks the most obvious danger, but for mine, this is all about number 12, Ragnar Saga. Sit back, watch and enjoy this prep. From number 2, Meteoroid, 9, Disco Medal, and 8, Captivated Point.
I'm with you, Adam. Number 12 here. Follow Ragnar Saga. This preparation will make you a lot of money. From number 3, Travelin', 2, Meteoroid, and number 8, Captivated Point.